Well, folks, here we are. Budget is tomorrow, March 7th, Thursday. It's going to be a very interesting budget. I'm going to just tell you what you should be looking for when you hear about what's going on in the budget. First off, relax, relax. There are no new taxes. There are no tax hikes. So let's get off the table. I'll be talking about that later, but there aren't any supposedly, so we've been told, in this budget. First thing, spending. We spend a lot in Alberta. We spend more than everybody else in Canada. The oil money comes in and we spend it. Well, in this budget, people were expecting maybe at least we can spend for all the people that are moving here and for the cost of living increases that exist here. But no, that is not the case. What you'll be seeing with spending is probably something a little bit on either side of zero, which means what? It means teachers are going to be mad. It means provincial civil servants are going to be mad. It means doctors are going to be mad. And you will be hearing that howling, and you will see the rallies, and you will see the placards in the weeks and months ahead. So you've been telling the government, don't spend too much. Well, their operating budget, their day-to-day expenses, pretty well frozen. Second thing, building. Now this is really controversial because what they're going to do is they're going to borrow. Debt was a four-letter word not so long ago in Alberta. That was then, this is now. And now they're going to borrow. We don't know what the number is, but it will be in the billions. Well, at one time people said, no way, no how. Ralph Klein, he was the god of Alberta politics, and he said no debt. We retired the debt. Alberta was debt-free. He held the sign on Stampede Week on the stairs at McDougall Centre. Now we're going to be borrowing. Do you want that? Not want that. The government is saying to us, if you don't want that, then some of the projects are going to have to be delayed. Personally, I think that's cool. I think that's okay. I don't think they should borrow. But what's important is, what do you think? Because it's your money. Next, savings. Supposedly, you folks out there in video land have told the government, we don't save enough money. We don't have enough in the Heritage Fund. We should have a lot more in the Heritage Fund. So supposedly, tomorrow, they're going to roll out a plan about how to save more money. But when you save more money, guess what happens? It has to come out of something, because right now, let's face it, everything we have is because oil money subsidizes our taxes, the taxes we spend, and as a result, we have low taxes, we have high spending, and we seem to get away with it most years. Not this year, because the amount of oil money has gone down. So, you want savings? What does that mean? Aha, it's not in this year's budget, but it could be in future years. I told you I'd get back to it. Taxes. Because you have to make up the money somewhere, boys and girls. You want the government to save. For those of you who want the government to save and want the government to spend and want the government not to delay projects and want the government not to make teachers mad and doctors mad, guess what? It's still floating out there. Sales tax, supposedly off the table. Other taxes, subject to discussion. Because again, this is what supposedly you are telling the government. It's not what I'm telling them. So what we've got is the budget tomorrow. It will all mean nothing if, of course, the old trait comes back to haunt us, which is apathy. And you just won't care. The math is too hard. It's hard to figure out. Thank God they didn't put up the taxes on a bottle of wine or my smokes or did anything with, and I'm just not going to pay attention and I'm going to go on and live my life as it is. But remember, it is about you. I keep saying this in every video. You are the voter, you are the taxpayer. If you don't get off your butt, read about it, think about it, talk about it, and tell the government about it, then we, me, you, and the guy and gal down the street are going to get exactly what we deserve. For Sun News, this is Rick Bell, waiting in anticipation for the budget.